Hello students, welcome to Code to Serve Academy. Today we will start the numericals of the chapter Trigonometrical Ratios. So our first question here is, it is given that sec theta is equal to 13 upon 12. It is given that sec theta is equal to 13 upon 12 and we have to calculate all other trigonometrical ratios other than sec theta. So what are that ratios? First of all, let us know. The first ratio is sine theta. The second ratio is cos theta. The third ratio is tan theta. The fourth ratio is cot theta. The fifth ratio is cosec theta. We all know that we have only 6 ratios of this right angle triangle in which we have 3 sides P, B and H. Okay, perpendicular, base and height. So these are the 5 ratios which we have to find out, and one ratio is given that secant of theta is equal to 13 upon 12. So we have to find out these 5 ratios, the value of these 5 ratios. Okay, so let's start our solution. So for sec theta, we know that sec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base, because cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So sec theta, that is secant of theta, is actually the opposite of it. So we can say that since it is a ratio, on converting ratio to a number, we will multiply it with some factor. This implies that h will be equal to 12k and b will be equal to, h will be equal to 13k and b will be equal to 12k. Okay. Now, this h is this and b is this. So, we will use Pythagoras theorem. So, on applying Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? On applying Pythagoras theorem, we all know that Pythagoras theorem states that h square is equal to b square plus p square. H square is equal to b square plus p square. So here h and b are known. So p square is unknown. So p square is equal to h square minus b square. P square is taken and this b square will move towards the LHS. So it will be h square minus b square. So p square will be equal to h square minus p square. So here this p square will be equal to h is our 13k whole square minus b is 12k. So it will be 12k whole square. So our p square will be equal to 169k square minus 144k square. Since 13 square is 169 and 12 square is 144. So this p square is actually what? P square is 169 minus 144. That means it is 25k square. It is 25k square. So now p square, on square rooting both sides, what we will get? P square will become p and square root of 25k will be plus minus 5k. It will be plus minus 5k. Since p, b and h are measurement of sides of a triangle and any measurement cannot be negative, length cannot be negative. So this minus 5k will not be there, only plus 5k will be there. So this p will be equal to 5k. Now we know all the formulas for our all trigonometrical ratios. We know a mnemonic called Pandit Badri Prasad. Hari Hari Bol. For this, it is sin theta. For this, it is cos theta. For this, it is tan theta. And the opposite of it is cosec theta. Opposite of cos theta is secant of theta. And opposite of tangent of theta is cotangent of theta. We all have studied in our previous class. So, sec theta is given, we have to find out all other 5 trigonometrical ratios. So, our first ratio is sine of theta. Sine of angle theta is equal to P upon H. P is what? 5K and H is what? 13K. So, it will be 5 upon 13. It will be 5 upon 13. Now, for our cos theta, it is B upon H. B is what? 12K and H is what? 13K. So, it will be 12 upon 13. Okay? It will be 12 upon 13. Now, tan theta, tangent of theta is what? Tangent of angle theta will be equal to P upon B. That means perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular here? 5K upon, what is base here? Base here is 12K. So, what we will get? We will get 5 upon 12 as this trigonometrical ratio. The tangent of angle theta will be equal to 5 upon 12. Now, for cot theta, what is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to B upon P. Cot theta is equal to B upon P. B upon P. So, what will be the value for this? The opposite of this one, it will be 12K upon 5K. That means it is equal to 12 upon 5. It is 12 upon 5. Now, we have find out 4 trigonometrical formulas or trigonometrical ratios. The last one is our cosecant of theta. What it is? It is cosecant of theta. What is cosecant of theta? Cosecant of theta is actually h upon p. It is h upon p. That means hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So, what is h? H is 13K and what is p? P is 5K. So, it will be 13 upon 5. So, we were given one trigonometrical ratio and we were said to find out all trigonometrical ratio and we have find out like this. Okay. So, in any question if you are given one trigonometrical ratio, you can find out all trigonometrical ratio through this way. Okay. Now, moving towards our next question. What is our next question? Our next question is, if theta is an acute angle, we know that whatever the things which we are doing for trigonometrical ratios, all the theta are acute. Okay. For acute angle, we can say that sin theta is equal to sin theta is equal to P upon H. Okay. So, what I am saying, theta is always acute for all our trigonometrical ratios. Now, here it is given 3 sin theta is equal to 4 cos theta. What does it means? 3 sin theta is equal to 4 cos theta. What it means? This implies sin theta upon cos theta is equal to 4 upon 3. Can we say it? Okay. Sin theta upon cos theta is 4 upon 3. In our previous class, I have said you about quotient relation, in which I have said that sin theta upon cos theta is actually tangent of theta. It is tangent of angle theta. So, tangent of angle theta will be 4 upon 3. Now, it is a ratio. It is a trigonometrical ratio. So, every trigonometrical ratio when taken separately as a value has some factor in it. So we know that tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. This implies this P will be equal to 4K and this B will be equal to 3K. So what we will do? We will find out the value of hypotenuse through Pythagoras theorem. So what is the value of hypotenuse? The value of hypotenuse is root under B square plus P square. That means root under B square is 3K whole square, that means 9K square, and P square is 4K whole square, that means 16K square. So what it is? It is root over 25K square, which is equal to 5K. What it is? The value of H, the value of hypotenuse for this triangle, right angle triangle, is 5K. Okay. Now we have got the value of tan theta. Along with this, we have got the value of P, B and H. P is 4K, B is 3K and H is 5K. What we are said to find? We are said to find the value of 4 sin square theta minus 3 cos square theta plus 2. 4 sin square theta minus 3 cos square theta plus 2. So the value of it will be 4 multiplied with what is sine square theta is actually sine of theta angle theta to the power 2. So it is equal to sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular by hypotenuse. What is our perpendicular? It is 4K. And what is our hypotenuse? It is 5K. So it is actually 4 upon 5 to the power 2. So the value of 4 sin square theta is this. Now we will move towards minus 3 cos square theta. That means minus 3 into what is cosine of theta here? Cosine of theta is actually base upon hypotenuse. So base upon hypotenuse means what? Our base is 3K. So it will be 3K upon hypotenuse is 5K to the power 2. So it will be 3 by 5 to the power 2. What is the other thing? The other thing is plus 2. So we have to solve this. We have to solve this. Let us solve this. What it is? 4 into 4 square is 16. 4 into 4 is 16. 5 into 5 is 25. Minus 3 into 3 square is 9. 5 square is 25. Plus 2. So this is the value. After this step, we will move towards our next step. Our next step is 60 into 4 is 64 upon 25 minus 9 into 3 is 27 upon 25 plus 2. So we have to solve one more step for this. So the next step is we will take LCM. We will get the LCM as 25. So 25 when multiplied with 1 will give 25. So this will be 64 minus similarly this will be 27 plus here it is 1. 1 when multiplied with 25 is 25. So this 2 will be multiplied with 25. So we will get 50 here. So what it is? 64 plus 50. 64 plus 50 is what? It is 114 minus 27 upon 25. So the value of it will be 14 minus 7 is 7 and 10 minus 2 is 8. So the value will be 87 upon 25. So the value of 4 sin square theta minus 3 cos square theta plus 2 is actually 87 upon 25. We have to solve this type of question like this. Okay. Now moving to our third question. What it is? It is said that sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2 and cos phi. Phi is another acute angle. Okay. Theta and phi are acute angle. Sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2 and cos phi is equal to 1 by root 2. Find the value of tan theta minus tan phi divided by 1 plus tan theta into tan phi. Okay. So basically we are going to find out tan theta and tan phi from this sin theta and cos phi. Okay. So first of all, what I am going to do, I am finding out tan theta from this sin theta. So since this is a trigonometrical ratio, so it is equal to P upon H. So our P will be root 3k and H will be 2k. Okay. So what we will get? We will get B as root over h square minus p square through Pythagoras theorem. How? We know that h square is equal to p square plus b square. Through this, we can say that b square is equal to h square minus p square. Through this, we can say that b is equal to root under h square minus p square. I have used this thing. Okay. Now, b is equal to root over h square minus p square, which means it is root over h is what? 2k to the power 2. That means 4k square. H is what? 2k and h square will be 2k to the power 2. 2k to the power 2 means 2k into 2k. 2 into 2 is 4. K into k is k square minus p square will be what? P square will be root 3k whole square. Root 3 into root 3 will be 3 and k into k will be k square. So what we will get? Root over 4 minus 3 is 1, k square minus k square. So it will be 4 minus 3 1k square. So it will be equal to 1k. It will be equal to 1k. Now we are going to find out the value of tan of angle theta, tangent of angle theta. Tangent of angle theta will be equal to perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular? Perpendicular is root 3k and what is the base? It is 1k. So what we will get? We will get the ratio as root 3 units. We will get the ratio as root 3. Sorry, it will not be unit because unit and unit will be cancelled. So we will get root 3. So this ratio tangent of angle theta will be root 3. Now, similarly, what we have? Cos of phi. What we have? Cosine of phi. So we have cosine of phi as 1 upon root 2. What we have? Cosine of phi as 1 upon root 2. So what does it mean? It is equal to B upon H for another triangle in which phi is an acute angle. So there was one triangle in which theta was acute angle. Now we have another triangle in which phi is an acute angle. Okay. So for this, our base and hypotenuse and perpendicular will be different. Okay. So what is our base? Our base is k. It is 1. It will be multiplied with a factor k. Why? Since it is a ratio, we have to multiply it with a factor to find the individual values of b and h. Okay. So b is equal to k and h will be equal to root 2k. H will be equal to root 2k. So what we will get? We will get P as root over h square minus b square. So we will get root over root 2 whole square will be 2, k square minus b square will be k square. So it will be equal to k square root under. So it will be k. So the value of P is now k. So we are going to find out the value of tangent of angle phi. Tangent of angle phi is actually what? It is P upon P. What is P? P is K. And what is B? B is also K. So the value of tan phi is 1. The tangent of angle phi is 1. Now, what we were going to find out? The whole concept was based to find out this problem, tan theta minus tan phi whole divided with 1 plus tan theta into tan phi. So now we are going to find out the value of tan theta minus tan phi whole divided with 1 plus tan theta into tan phi. So what is our tan theta? Our tan theta is root 3. Our tan theta was root 3. So it will be root 3 minus what is our tan phi? Tan phi is 1 whole divided with 1 plus tan theta is what? Root 3 and tan phi is what? 1. So root 3 when multiplied with 1 will give 1 plus root 3, but it will give 1 plus root 3. Now, what we can do here in the denominator, we are seeing a third. Okay, in the denominator, we are seeing a third. So, we have to rationalize the denominator. So, how can we rationalize? A plus root b can be rationalized with a minus root b. So, here we will multiply and divide it with 1 minus root 3. What we will get? We will get the value as root 3 into 1 minus root 3 minus 1 into 1 minus root 3 whole divided with 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. Why a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square? A is 1. That means a square is 1 and b is root 3. B square will be 3. 1 minus 3. Okay. Now what will be the value? This value will be equal to root 3 into 1 will be root 3 minus root 3 into root 3 will be 3 minus 1 into 1 will be 1 minus into minus will be plus 1 into root 3 will be root 3 whole divided with minus 2 whole divided with minus 2. So this root 3 this root 3 plus root 3 will be 2 root 3 and minus 3 minus 1 will be minus 4 whole divided with minus 2. Now negative cannot be in the denominator, so we will multiply and divide it with minus 1. So what we will get? We will get the value as 4 minus 2 root 3 whole divided by 2. And we know that both the terms are divisible by 2. It can be expressed like this 4 by 2 minus 2 by 2 root 3 whole divided by 2. So it will be 2 minus root 3. So the value of tan theta minus tan phi whole divided with 1 plus tan theta into tan phi will be 2 minus root 3. Okay. So this will be our answer. Now we will move to our next question. What is our next question? Our next question says that 8 cot theta, 8 cotangent of angle theta is equal to 15. So 8 cotangent of angle theta is equal to 15. This implies cot theta is equal to what? 15 upon 8. But it is 15 upon 8. Now, this is our what it is. Cot theta is opposite of tan theta, tangent of angle theta. That means it will be equal to B upon P. So our B will be what? B will be 15K and P will be 8K. So our H will be root under 15K to the power 2. Sorry. H will be root under 15K to the power 2 plus 8K to the power 2. Okay. Now, the value of H will be root over 225K square because 15 whole square is 225 and K whole square is K square plus 64K square. So, what we will get? H is equal to root over 5 4 is 9, 2 plus 6 is 8, 289K square. So what we are getting? We know that root over 289 is 17. So we will get 17K units as our hypotenuse. Okay, it is 17k units. Whenever we write about H, B and P, it is under unit. Okay, when we make it a ratio, this P upon B, unit and unit got cancelled and it becomes a ratio. We know that a ratio is in between two similar quantities. That is why this unit and unit are cancelled. Okay. So H is our 17k units. Now, what we were going to find out? We were going to find out the value of 2 plus 2 sin theta into 1 minus sin theta, 2 plus 2 sin theta, 2 plus 2 sin theta into 1 minus 1 minus sin theta whole divided with 1 minus sin theta whole divided with what it is, whole divided with 1 plus cos theta into 2 minus 2 cos theta, 1 plus cosine of angle theta into 2 plus 2 cosine of angle theta. It is 2 plus, sorry, 2 minus 2 cosine of angle theta, 2 minus 2 2 minus 2 cosine of angle theta. So, what we can do? Here 2 can be taken as common, 2 into 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine of angle theta whole divided with, here 2 can be taken as common, 2 into 1 plus cos theta whole divided with 1 minus cosine of angle theta. Okay. So, this 2 and 2 will be cancelled. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta will be a plus b into a minus b will be a square minus b square. What it will be? A square minus b square. So, a is what? 1. So, 1 square minus sin of theta to the power 2 whole divided with 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta will be 1 square minus cos theta to the power cos theta to the power 2. Okay. So, what we are getting? We are getting it as 1 minus sin square theta whole divided with 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus sin square theta whole divided with 1 minus cos square theta. So, it will be equal to, we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, we can say that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, we can say that cos square theta as 1 minus sin square theta. Similarly, sin square theta as 1 minus cos square theta. So, what we are getting, 1 minus sin square theta will be cos square theta and 1 minus cos square theta will be sin square theta. So, we are getting the value of this as cos square theta upon sin square theta. It is actually equal to cos of theta upon sin of theta to the power 2. So, what it is? Cot of theta, cot tangent of angle theta to the power 2. What was our cot of angle theta? What was our cotangent of angle theta? Our cotangent of angle theta was 15 upon 8. So, what it will be? 15 upon 8 to the power 2. It will be equal to 15 upon 8 to the power 2. So, it will be 225 upon 64. So, the value of 2 plus 2 sin theta multiplied with 1 minus sin theta whole divided with 1 plus cos theta multiplied with 2 minus 2 cos theta will be 225 upon 64. So, through this way we can solve this question, or else if we are not known about this identity that 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta or 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta, what we will do, we will find out the value of sin theta from P and H. Okay, and we will square the terms and we will solve. Okay, similarly the cos theta value, the cosine of theta value will be find out and we will solve this. Okay, so we can do like this also if the identities are not given in your book. If in your curriculum or in your syllabus, if the identities are not included, then you can do like this also. You can find out the value of sine of angle theta and cos of angle theta, and by putting the value you can solve. The value will be 225 upon 64. Okay. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, we are given a figure, and we have said to find the value of tangent of angle x. So here it is our x. We know that this angle x is an acute angle. So this x, for this x, the tangent of angle x will be what we have to find out. Similarly, the cosine of angle y is going to be find out by us in the next question. Okay. Similarly, cosec square y minus quat square y, that means cosecant of y to the power 2 minus cotangent of y to the power 2 is going to be find out by us. Okay. And after that, we will find out the value of 5 upon sine x plus 3 upon sine y minus 3 cotangent of angle y. Okay. So let's move on for our first question. What it is? Tan x. So for tan x, we have to find out the value of P and B. For tangent of angle x, we have to find out the value of P and B. So what will be the value of P and what will be the value of P? So we know that for any angle, the side opposite to that angle is the perpendicular. So this 5 will be our perpendicular and this 13 will be our hypotenuse and this will be our base. Okay. So P is given but B is not given. So how can we find out? By Pythagoras theorem, by using Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, h square is equal to p square plus p square. We are going to find out the value of b square. So b will be equal to root over h square minus p square. That means what is our h? We have to always remember that when this value was in the form of ratio, so we were converted this value in the form of unit. But here this h is actually 13 unit. It is given in unit. When it is given in unit, then there is no need to make it in a factor form. Okay, so it is 13 only. Whenever the ratios are given, then we convert them in the form of factors to find out the units. Okay. Similarly, here what we are getting here, the value of h is given and the value of h is what? It is in units. That is why we will not make them in the form of factors. Okay. So this h will be 13 square only minus this p will be 5. So p square will be 5 square. So what we will get? Root over 169 minus 25. That means root over 144. That means 12 units. Okay. So this b is 12 units and what is our p? It is 5. So the value will be 5 upon 12 for our tangent of angle x. Is it okay? Okay. Now our next thing is to find the value of cosine of angle y. We have to find out the value for cosine of angle y. So what will be cosine of angle y? For angle y, whatever will be the p, b and h. For angle y, whatever will be the p, b and h. As according to that, the value of cosine of y will be base upon hypotenuse. What will be? It will be base upon hypotenuse. Let us consider that this y, angle y has bigger B as base and bigger H as hypotenuse. So what is our perpendicular here? Our perpendicular is this thing. Our perpendicular is this thing. And what is this? We know that this is, right now we have find out that this is the value of this is 12 unit. The value of this is 12 unit. So P is of 12 unit. It is of 12 unit. Okay. Also, the whole unit is 21 unit and the value of DC is 5 unit. So we can find out the value of BD. What will be the BD? BD will be 21 minus 5, that means 16 units. It will be 16 units. Oh, now what we can do? What is this 16? It is P. Here it is 90 and angle is slanted in this base. That is why we can say that this is our P. Okay. So we have got perpendicular and our base for this angle Y, for this triangle. Okay. So our hypotenuse is not in the value. So we are going to find out our hypotenuse here. Okay. So what will be our hypotenuse? It will be root under b square plus p square. So our hypotenuse is root under b square plus p square. What is our b? B is 16. That means 16 square. What is our p? P is our 12 square. What is 16 square? 16 into 16 is 6, 6, 36, 6, 6, 12, 3, 15. It is 256 root over 256 plus 144. What it is? Root over 6, 4 is 6, 14, 5, 4, 9, 1, 10, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. That means it is 20 units. What is our hypotenuse for this triangle? Triangle ABD. So for this triangle, let us suppose that this is A. For triangle ABD, the value of H is 20 units. The value of P is 12 units. The value of B is 16 units. So what we got? The value of B is 16. The value of H is 20. So what we are getting? 4 4s are 16 and 4 5s are 20. So the value of the value of cosine of angle Y will be 4 upon 5. It will be 4 upon 5. Okay. Now we are moving to our third question. What it is? We have to find out the value of cosecant of angle Y to the power 2 minus cotangent of angle Y to the power 2. Both are for Y. Both are for angle Y. So our third part is cosecant of angle Y to the power 2 minus cotangent of angle Y to the power 2. What will be cosecant of angle Y? It will be opposite of sine of angle Y. Okay, sine of angle Y. So what is sine of angle Y? It will be equal to P upon H. So the cosec of Y, the cosecant of angle Y will be H upon P. What it is? What is H? Here H is 20. And what is B? B is, sorry, what is P? P is here 12 units. Sorry, P is here for Y. The P is 12 units. For Y, the P is 12 units. So let me write P as 12 units, B as 16 units, and H as 20 units for triangle ABD. For triangle ABD. Okay. So here cosec of y will be 20 upon 12 to the power 2 minus cotangent of y. Cotangent of y will be what? It will be b upon p, because tangent of angle y is p upon b. So b upon p will be what? 16 upon 12 to the power 2. So it will be 4 5s are 20, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 3s are 12. That means 5 by 3 to the power 2 minus 2 by 3 to the power 2. So it will be 5 by 3 to the power 2 minus 2 by 3 to the power 2. So what will be the value? The value will be 25 minus 4 upon 9. So it will be 21 upon 9. So it will be 21 upon 9. So the value of cosecant of y to the power 2 minus cotangent of y to the power 2 will be equal to 21 upon 9. What is our next part? Our next part is to find out the value of 5 upon sin x plus 3 upon sin y minus 3 upon cot y. So let us think here. What is sin x? Sin x is actually p upon h. That means 5 upon 13. So if we are writing here, it is 5 upon 13. So this 13 will be in the upper part. So this 5 will be cancelled. So 5 upon sin x is actually 13 plus 3 upon sin y. Sin y. What is sin y? Sin y is p upon h. P is what? 12. H is 20. So 12 upon 20. 12 upon 20 is what? 3 upon 5. What it is? 3 upon 5. So it will be 3 upon 5. So this 3 and 3 will be cancelled. So 3 by sin y is actually 5 minus 3 into cot y. Cot y will be what? H upon b. Sorry, B upon P. It will be B upon P. Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bol. So tan is tangent of angle theta is P upon B. So cotangent will be B upon P. For Y, what is B? 16. And what is P? 12. So it will be 4 upon 3. It will be 4 upon 3. So here it is 13. 5 minus 4 will be 1. 13 plus 1 will be 14. So we will get 14 here. So the value of this will be 14. Okay. So like this we will solve this type of questions. Okay. Now we will move to our next question, which is in triangle ABC, if angle C is 90 degree and tan A is equal to 3 by 4, prove that sin A cos B plus cos A sin B is equal to 1. Okay. So what we are getting, let us suppose that this is our triangle ABC, right angled at C. If this is 90 degree and this angle is, let us suppose x, and this angle is y. So by angle sum interior angle sum property of a triangle, we can say that angle x plus angle y plus angle c is equal to 180 degree. This implies angle x plus angle y is equal to 180 degree minus angle c, that is 90 degree, is equal to 90 degree. So angle x plus angle y is what? 90 degree. So sum of this and the sum of x and y is 90 degree. Whenever two triangles in a triangle, if the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then we say both the angles are acute angle. We say both the angles are acute angle. Okay. So here we can find out the value of tan A, tan B. Okay, we can find out the value of tan A and tan B. All the trigonometrical ratios are to be founded between A and B. Okay, so what will be sin A? For angle A, first of all, for angle A, what will be the value of P, B and H? We have to think it first, okay? So angle A is our X. So in the opposite side of X, the side is BC. The side is BC. So what we are going to do, we are given tan A as 3 upon 4. We are given tan A as 3 upon 4. Tan A is equal to 3 upon 4. Since it is a ratio, so what we will do, we will convert into factors. Okay. So we know that tan A or tan of angle theta is P upon B. So our P will be 3K, B will be 4K. So our h will be root over p square plus b square by Pythagoras theorem. So it will be 3k to the power 2, that means 9k square, plus 4k to the power 2, that means 16k square. Okay, it will be equal to root over 25k square, and it is will be equal to 5k. So it is 5k units. It is 5k units. Now P upon B is what? 3 upon 4, and we are getting our H. So we can find out our sine A and cos A from here. We are finding sine A and cos A because sine A and cos A is required. So we are finding sine A and cos A. So our sine A will be what? It will be P upon H. It will be P upon H. P is what? 3K and H is what? 5K. So it will be 3 upon 5. So this ratio will be 3 upon 5. Also here for X, what we have seen that this P is 3K, this P is 3K, and the base is 4K, and the hypotenuse is 5K. So this is 3K, 4K and 5K. For Y, the perpendicular will be 4K, the base will be 3K, and this will be 5K. Hypotenuse will be 5K. So for angle A, the perpendicular is 3K, the perpendicular is 3K, the base is 4K, and the hypotenuse is 5K. Okay, so we have find out the value of sine A from here. It is 3 by 5, and we are going to find out the value of cos A. The value of cos A will be, the value of cosine of angle A will be B upon H. What is B? It is 4K upon 5K. H is 5K. So it will be 4 upon 5. Now, for angle B, for angle B, what we are seeing, our hypotenuse is what? Our hypotenuse is 4K. Our hypotenuse is 5K. Our perpendicular is 4K and base is 3K. The side opposite to angle Y is our perpendicular. So our perpendicular is 4K. Let us suppose that for angle B, this P is bigger, our perpendicular is 4K, our base is 3K, and our hypotenuse is 5K. Okay. So what we are going to find out? We are going to find out the value of, cos B and sin B. Cos B and sin B. So what is the value of cos B? The value of cos B, cosine of angle theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So it will be B upon H. That means 3K upon 4K. So it will be 3 upon 4. Similarly, sine of angle B will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. That means what is our perpendicular? It is 4K and our hypotenuse is 5K. So it will be 4 upon 5. What was our question? Our question was to find out the value of, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So taking our LHS. Our LHS is what? sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So the value of sin A is what? The value of sin A is, here we have find out the value of sin A as 3 by 5. So it is 3 by 5, and the value of cos B, it is multiplied with cos B. Cos B is 3 upon 4 plus, what is cos A? We have find out the value of cos A, it is 4 upon 5. The value of cos A is, cosine of angle A is 4 upon 5, and the value of sine of angle B is what? Sine of angle B is also 4 upon 5. Okay, it is also 4 upon 5. What is the value of cos B? Let us see. The value of cos B is, the h is our 5k, sorry, I have written it wrong. H is actually 5k, so it is 3 upon 5. So here it will be 3 upon 5. Okay. So what we will get? We will get here as 3 3s are 9 upon 25 plus 16 upon 25. That means when 25 will be taken as LCM, it will be 9 plus 16 upon 25. It will be 25 upon 25, and the value will be 1, which is our RHS, which is equal to RHS, which is equal to RHS. So our LHS is now equal to RHS. So we have showed that sin A cos B plus cos A sin B is equal to 1. Okay. So through this we can solve this type of questions. Okay. So these are the important questions which we see that these questions are very beneficial for you guys. Okay. When you will do these type of questions, you will get a rough idea how to do your exercise, and you will try to improve yourself. Okay. Thank you.